waiting time of around 16 months. I'm joined now by Steve Darling, who's the Lib Dem MP for Torbay, who has a guide dog called Jenny, who herself took social media by storm when Steve joined Parliament last summer. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And I've got Graham Kensett as well, Guide Dog Service Manager. Graham, morning to you. Can you lay out, Graham, the scale of the issue at this moment in time?
Yeah, sure. Really, I think it's fair to say that we have got a 16-month waiting list for guide dogs just at this moment. That's been a huge challenge for us since the pandemic. The organisation, as you highlight, has over 1,000 people that are waiting for a guide dog at the moment. And our primary focus at the moment is really to bring down our waiting list, to train more dogs so that we can continue to provide that confidence and independence that our four-legged friends give to our clients. I think since the pandemic, we've seen that increase in waiting lists. And, whilst it is sitting at 16 months at the moment, we are working hard. We're increasing our breeding. We're increasing the number of volunteers that we have, and we're increasing the number of staff that we have.
What's stopping more volunteers coming forward?
So I think there has been some key elements. I think more people have been working from home. There's been an increase in pet ownership. And I think that has, in some respects, led to a change in habits where people are concerned. But, we are a greatly supported organisation. We're promoting well through our website at the moment, and we would certainly encourage anyone that would be interested in volunteering, supporting us as within our puppy raising program or as regular fosterers to please look at our website and to contact us in due course.
Steve Darling, can you tell us a little more about Jenny and how she impacts your life?
I think it is that independence for lots of partnerships between visually impaired people and their guide dogs, that confidence that a guide dog gives you of getting out and about. You can concentrate on getting to a location rather than either having to use a long cane to check for obstacles in front of you or using what little eyesight you have to check what's in front of you. It's just an added dynamic to your life, and it is really heartening having a guide dog.
What impact would a waiting time of well over a year have if you know there's potentially an animal there that could assist you so much that you don't yet have?
Yeah, well, it's also the impact on not just those who are new to guide dogs, but those who have an existing guide dog. My wife is on her 4th guide dog, and sadly, Pepsi is coming towards the end of her time with us before she has a well-deserved retirement. And there are people who are seasoned guide dog partnerships who will have potentially a big gap in their world before they can take up their new partnership with their dog. So, that will leave them potentially home alone and isolated and face some real challenges in their lives. But hopefully people will step up to the mark, because it is really an enriching part to your life being a puppy raiser, because you get this succession of really lovely animals going through you. Some make the mark, some don't make the mark, but at the end of the day, you're able to impact positively on people's lives.
We got a little bit of a glimpse, Steve, of Jenny as she took social media by storm, as I said. But can you tell us, beyond the camera, what your relationship with your guide dog is like?
I think she's just able to, she is the most sociable dog I have ever known in my life. And I've known a lot of dogs because, as I say, my wife's had 4. And she, it is being able to get out and about with confidence is part of it. But she loves people and she loves making connections with people. And before I got elected, I was always saying that Jenny's favourite form of transport was a tube train, and now she gets to go on it at least twice a week as we go to and from Paddington, and she really enriches other people's life and loves being loved.
The perfect job for Jenny, it sounds like, as well. Graham, when you hear, as I'm sure you will have seen and heard many times, Graham, the impact that that guide dogs have on people. What are the challenges? What are the possibilities of being a puppy raiser? If people were thinking they want to do this, what kind of life do they need to have themselves to make that work?
Okay, well, I mean, first thing I'd say is it is an amazing joy that you have from being a volunteer for Guide Dogs, and particularly around that sort of puppy raising role. We are looking for individuals that can care for a puppy, that are comfortable to sort of follow the professional advice that we offer, and that is regular support. We cover the sort of financial elements for supporting and looking after our puppies. But what we're looking for is that sort of stable home environment, individuals that would be willing to follow our guidelines, follow our guidance, and just work on bringing together a nice social puppy up to around about 12 to 14 months of age, and they would actually have the puppy from around 6 to 8 weeks of age. So it's not without its challenges, but it does give a huge amount of joy. And I think it's fair to say that we have a number of supporters, some individuals that we have that are puppy raised for even 15, 20, 25 years. And they have during that time really helped to promote our services and promote the support and independence that has been so well highlighted by Steve.
Graham, thank you. Graham Kensett there, Guide Dog Service Manager. And Steve Darling, thank you, Lib Dem MP for Torbay, who has that guide dog, Jenny.